Hey guys, welcome to Stephanie.Fitness. I'm Stephanie and today I'm doing a video log for my third and fourth week diet that I'm going to be doing for 6 to 10 weeks. This is the end of my fourth week. I had to skip my third week video log just because it was a bad week and I got super sick. So I'm going to condense these 2 weeks together and explain to you what has happened to me over the last 2 weeks. I got sick the third week. So I was not able to work out at all for about 9 days, but I stayed on my diet. I was true. I did not mess anything up. There was one day when some medication I was taking made me a little nauseous, so I did have to up my carbs a little bit that day, but not a ton. I was still able to drink protein shakes to kind of get my protein for the day. And then I just ate more Ezekiel bread for my toast as for my carbs. And I did take in a little bit of pretzels, the hard kind, just to kind of help get a little extra carbs in my belly to help with my medication. And then by that afternoon I was fine and I was back to not eating any pretzels or any other carbs that I should not have been eating. My third week I only lost 1 pound. So in the first 3 weeks of my dieting, as to only 1,200 calories a day and bringing in roughly around 120 grams of protein, I've only lost 3 pounds, a pound a week. But the fourth week I was able to lose 2 pounds and I was super excited. So in 1 month I was able to drop 5 pounds. So now I'm down to 120 from 125. I know I've put on some extra muscle. By the fourth week I was able to get back in the gym and start lifting hard and heavy. I've done about 3 to 4 extra days of cardio, which is my HIIT training. That would be my high intensity interval training, and that's only about 10 to 12 minutes and I'm done with my cardio for the day. Not a ton of cardio, just making sure I'm sticking to my weight training and my strength training. Still doing 1 body part a day, and even though I skipped the gym for 9 whole days, it did not hold me back. My strength was right back to where it needed to be, and I was able to just jump right back in, and I stayed on my diet, which really helped. Because if you need to remember, diet is about 80% of the battle. You can exercise all you want, but until you focus on your diet and take it seriously, you're not going to get results. I did, in this 1 month, I did have 2 carb load days. I promised all of you that I would explain my carb load days. My carb load days are just that. They are nothing but carbs. My protein is lowered. I probably did about 30 to 40 grams of protein that day, and I just focused on carbs. But when I do carbs, I'm also talking about extra brown rice, extra oatmeal, extra Ezekiel bread, sweet potatoes, no pastas, no nothing, no drinks. You can start incorporating those later on in your diet when you get to where you want to be for your carb load days, but that will be a whole nother story in itself. My carb load days are focused on just bringing my metabolism back up and reminding my body that I'm not going to starve it from the things that I need, and the things that you need are going to be carbs. I'll tell you what though, on my carb load days and the day after, oh boy, my day at the gym is like being a rock star. My strengths go up, my energy levels are going up, and that's what you want. You want to shock your body into remembering to just burn, burn, burn. As soon as you're done with your carb load day, you go right back to your diet. For carb load days, if you want to start incorporating them, if you are overweight or have a lot of pounds to lose, you probably don't want to do carb load days. You probably do like once a week. Just focus on 1 meal on a weekend and enjoy it. But once you're done with that meal, go right back on your diet. If you want to take carb load days seriously, you need to get lean. Get down to a certain amount of body weight or body fat. So my guess is if you still have a good 15-20 pounds to lose, that's when you can start incorporating real true carb load days. That's where you just take a whole day and you focus on carbs. But they need to be good carbs, and there's nothing wrong with bad carbs, which are going to be like your sugars, but you also need to focus on the fact that you need to limit them still. I do better actually on sugar carbs than I do complex carbohydrate carbs on my carb load days, but everybody is different. You'll kind of have to see how it works for you and see how your body reacts to certain carbs. When you're first starting a true carb load day, I want you to only add 500 calories to your day. Lower your proteins, bring up your carbs. If you do really good on that first carb load day, you will gain a few pounds the next day. That's normal. It's not fat, it is water. Carbs hold on to water. The extra carbs is going to make you gain a little extra water. It'll be gone in 3 to 4 days, and you'll be back to losing weight again. I recommend doing carb load days 7 days or every 10 to 14 days. I've been doing mine every 14 days because I'm listening to what my body is trying to tell me, and right now I'm handling about every 2 weeks. The leaner I get, it'll probably be about every 7 days, but everybody's different. Listen to your body. If you start feeling tight, you start feeling a little bit more shredded, and you start craving those sweets and salty foods, it's probably due for a carb load day. But take it seriously, and you still have to keep track of everything. It's not just a free-for-all. So that is my carb load days in a nutshell. If you have any questions, you can contact me at stephanie.fitness@yahoo.com, or you can get on my website or even my Facebook page and contact me there on any questions about carb loading. There's many different ways of doing it, but I just explained to you how I am doing it right now, and it's definitely helping me, whether it's with my energy levels or just trying to keep my body on track and to get leaner and to get my body fat down. Thanks guys for listening. I'm down 5 pounds in 4 weeks, so let's hope in the next 4 weeks I can lose another 5 pounds and I'll be at 115, which is right where I want to be. Train hard, lift heavy, be good.